You wouldn't download a GPU, so this is going to turn into a 5090. Of course, a very rare GPU, if it even actually exists. And we're going to go ahead and print it and assemble it. This was a tough one. So this is actually how it prints off, and I had a lot of issues getting the the blades here to print properly, because of course the design of it makes it very hard to actually print this off successfully. And I said fan blades there, but what I meant is actually the heatsink fins are the trouble thing to print. Now this here is the 4090. To give you a comparison, it is a fat boy compared to the 5090. The 5090 is impressive when it comes to just how they've managed to reduce the cooler size overall, but we're going to go ahead and assemble this now. And overall, assembly is pretty damn good, just pressure fitting for most of it. Although the 4090, the fans, one's up, one's down. When it comes to the 5090, both fans are on the same side. And this was a little bit of a struggle to get them in, but not too bad. The tolerances here are pretty excellent. All seems to be on one side is a little bit worse, and I guess that could actually just be down to me and the way I've printed it. Also, there's links to the original designer's files in the description below. You should go check their work out. They've also got a 4090 there if you want to go and print that off too. And the assembly is going quite good here. I did run into a couple of different issues. The first one was interesting. I came to screw in the fans just like I did on the previous one, and I was surprised that one of them just wasn't working. I could not for the life of me get it to go in properly. So of course you can see the fans in place, and then we have our screw on bits here. Now one of them I ended up getting in without too much hassle, but the other one I just couldn't figure out why it wasn't going in. I was like really having issues. I thought it was issues, and I was getting in there to try and clean out the threads and make sure things were okay. But later found out the threads are inverted, and you actually do a counterclockwise on the other one for it to go in. So what I think is probably happened here is that the designer has mirrored one side, resulting in the actual threads being mirrored, and I guess the nut as well must be mirrored, so it actually screws on the wrong way around, and that then managed to fix it. So we're now making progress again, and we're almost done here. We can see a 5090 starting to appear, and we just have these side pieces to put on, and they go into these little ball kind of areas, either glued on or just clipped on. The clip on is not enough to be particularly strong. If you were to hold it from that part, it would just fall apart, but it's still pretty cool, and you can easily glue it up afterwards. But this is it. This is our 5090. Never thought I'd own one. It's maybe a little bit small, but yeah, it looks cool. It's like a little mini cool looking GPU. Very cool. I think this is actually a good present for a gamer. Just to be like, I couldn't get you a real one, but I can give you a fake one. Because it is a beautiful design. The designers of this, engineers, I should say, have absolutely made a piece of art with this GPU. So yeah, stunning. And again, comparing it to the 4090 is a fat boy. It is crazy how big that GPU is compared to the 5090. Very impressive. And again, the original engineers for this have really made a piece of art. And then the actual person who's made these 3D models has also made an absolutely brilliant thing as well. And assembling it is really quite fun. And overall, I did have a little issue with a few tolerances, and those fins were so difficult to get printed out in one piece. Honestly, I could see them just being cut in half, and you print out each half so that the tops will always look a lot better. But overall, still cool. Also, yeah, the original designer actually made these to be clocks. So if you want, you can print off a clock version and actually put a clock mechanism into them so that you can just have it sitting there as a nice piece of art that actually is also functional as well. I could also do with cleaning up the pieces a bit better. You can definitely see that they're a bit scuffy and yucky in areas. But overall, I'm extremely happy with how both of these have turned out. And like I say, you wouldn't download a GPU. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.